Hello there, welcome back to Beauty Bee, and happy St. Patrick's Day. It's not St. Patrick's Day as you're seeing this. I don't know when exactly this video is going up, but it's St. Patrick's Day in my little part of the timeline right now. And I thought at first that I was going to do a get ready with me using my Panda's eyeshadows, but I don't have any greens in my Panda's eyeshadows. And then I thought I was going to do a St. Patrick's Day get ready with me, which, technically this is, but I'm not going to post this on St. Patrick's Day, so I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to have makeup on my face at the end of this video, so that's how it goes. So right now, I'm trying out this new Yes to Avocado Daily Mineral Lotion SPF 15. I think I'm just going to wrist swatch this for the moment because I intended on using this today, but the texture is a little weird. This video is going to be a hot mess, just fair warning. And I don't know if I want that on my face right now. So, if you see a weird rash on my wrist in the next few videos, we'll know what that's from. But let's actually start with the sunscreen that I've been using pretty consistently over the past week or two. This is the Neutrogena Invisible Daily Defense Face Serum. It's SPF 60+, which I think is great. And I tried a more serum-y sunscreen in a sample from Yes Style. I don't remember exactly what brand it was. I'm sure it'll be in my empties video because, I did use it up. So it's sitting in my empties bin. But I really liked that texture. So I was going to order a full-size bottle from Yes Style of something vaguely similar, but then I found this at Target. I will give that a go, and so far it's been working really well for me. I like how it sinks in. I still do feel like I need to set it down, but that's pretty standard for me with almost any liquid product that I would wear on my face during the day. So let's find my powder. Wow, this palette's looking real rough, but oh well. So I'm just going to set that down really lightly with a little bit of powder. And I think we're good to go on that front. My hair has not been cooperating for ages, like 28 years really, but let's just say the last week or so has been not great. Okay. That's a little more powder than I intended on, but we'll see how things pan out. I can always add some setting spray at the end if I feel I'm getting a little too cakey. Now I need to figure out what I'm actually doing with my face. I pulled out this green shadow, this ColourPop Super Shock. I feel like that might not really be the right shade of green for today though. So maybe this is going to be a get ready with me using my Panda's eyeshadows. I have this really bold green that's not technically in my Panda's eyeshadows, but it's one of the colors that I pulled to flush out the rest of my palette. The colors that are actually in the project are these two shimmery sort of taupey shades, this peach and then this matte blue. But you know what? Let's go back to square one and do a get ready with me using my Panda's eyeshadows. Why not? Yesterday, I filmed most of a video that was a try to get ready with me. Again, trying to do it as a get ready with me using my Panda's eyeshadows. And I realized that I just ranted about the Book of Boba Fett the entire time. So I deleted that footage, and I will probably end up ranting about the Book of Boba Fett at some point on this channel because I'm unhappy with that TV show, and even though my family has the patience of saints with me, and my Star Wars obsession, they're all done hearing about it. They are very done hearing about Boba Fett, which is a shame because I'm never done thinking about Boba Fett, which that's been 20 years going strong, so I don't think we're gonna end that anytime soon. So what I did is I just put on my eyeshadow primer and then I set that down with this almost white eyeshadow. And I think what I want to do today is use quite a bit of this taupey brown from ColourPop. I think this is from their Stone Cold Fox palette. I'm going to put that over probably the outer half of my lid. That is a pretty shade. Then I'm just gonna wipe my finger clean, switch to this more rosy shade, put that on the inner half. Those two shades do blend together beautifully. They aren't shades that I would have, I think, naturally reached for together, but because I happen to randomly select both of these, I found myself using them together quite often, and I've been really happy with it. So next I'm going to switch to this pencil brush and go into, I think, a little bit of this brown and a little bit of the shimmery taupe shade again, and I'm going to go both in the very deepest part of my outer corner to really deepen that part up, and I'm going to drag it along my lower lash line. Okay, and here is where our green is going to come into the equation. So I'm cleaning off my pencil brush, and I'm just going to dip in to that green. I think I want to wet that too, just because, I mean, it's St. Patrick's Day, and this is my little pop of green on my eye look, so I want this to indeed pop. And let's see how that works out for me. Oh, good, perfect. Just a little bit of bright green. I feel like I have more on this side than I do on this. So I'm about to commit the eyeliner fallacy and just keep building forever. We're not going to do that this time. We're going to be smarter than that. And I think just because I'm here and I'm wanting green, I'm going to try to find my green eyeliner. That's not it. Here we are. This is an olive liner from Beauty For Real, and I'm just going to put that in my waterline. Okay. Maybe a little bit along my upper lash line as well. eyes are very watery today, goodness. And you know what? Since we're getting ready with me using my pan, those eyeshadows, let's go into just a tiny bit of that peach and use it as a transition shade. I'm not impressed by this peach shade. Okay. I'm not sure I love it, but you know what? We're gonna just call it good. And I'm going to put on some mascara. I should probably get the one that I can actually put on my lower lash line. So, this one. This is from Rare Beauty. 1 second while I take way too long to apply my mascara. Alright, so I told you this was going to be a hot mess of a video, and I forgot to do my eyebrows, so let's do that. I actually have a fresh brow pencil today. This is the e.l.f. Instant Lift. Yesterday I was like, you know what, I don't need to open up a new blonde brow pencil. I'll use my auburn one instead that I use for fake freckles, and it'll be cute. No, that didn't work out for me. I think it was okay-ish on video, but in person, it felt just way too orangey on me. Now, maybe part of that is just what I'm used to seeing on myself. It may not have been super obvious to other people that it was not the right color, but yeah, that was a thing that happened. We're not going to do that again. Leave that in the past and just be happy that I have, I think, like 2 or 3 more of these in my stash now. Okay, so actually, you know what? Since we keep talking about the faux freckles, let's do some in honor of St. Patrick's Day. Is that cultural appropriation or anything? Maybe, I don't know. No one give me a bad time, please. I'm kind of Irish, a little bit. So I'm just dotting these on, and these are going to look really stupid for a little while, but don't worry, it gets better. And looks less like, I don't even know what that is, like chicken pox. It'll be okay, I promise. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some powder. Come out. Thank you. This one is from Laura Geller, and I'm going to, oh, I already used the powder brush that I wanted, but okay, that's fine. I'm going to powder over them a little bit. And do you see how on this side they're already starting to blend in a little bit better than they did on this? And now these are looking much more obvious on camera than they are in person. In person, they're looking actually pretty natural. But now we're going to find a blush that I'll be using today, which, do I want to go pink or do I want to go peach on the lips? Let's split the difference and just go with a peachy pink on the cheeks. That'll buy me more time to figure out what I'm doing. So I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild blush that I gotta say, I'm making good progress on in my project pan. Apply that all over the area. And here we have my little fake freckles, and I think they actually look pretty good. That one's looking a little obvious, but that's okay. And now for some lip product. I didn't buy myself that much more time to figure this out, did I? This is what I have pulled, so let's at least try it. This is from Joa. This is a tiny, tiny little sample. It's so cute, of their TMI Velvet Lip Color. I don't know what shade this is in, but it's this really pretty pink. If I could buy liquid lipsticks in this size, I would. There are so few colors that I want to wear enough to justify a full-size liquid lipstick. But that is pretty. I do like that. I feel like the color, at least in my view from my monitor, is looking a little bit bolder than it does in person. Really, I think everything is looking bolder in my monitor than it is in person, but we'll see. We'll see how this turns out when I'm editing. I will leave a note if the color seems really bold or not. Otherwise, I think I could use a little bit of highlighter and maybe some bronzer. So, where is my bronzer? We'll start with that. I'm going to be using this NARS Laguna because I want to give myself some definition in my cheeks. I have been on just a quick round of medication the last couple days. It's making me feel very puffy, and I hate it. So let's see if we can undo that a little bit. Just right there. A little bit more on this side. Definitely not perfect, but you know, what about this look is? My temples. I'm gonna need 2 hands. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to go over that again with my powder brush. And then let's do a little bit of highlight. Because I already have this palette out, let's just go with this Luxie Beauty highlight. I believe this is White Noise. Yes. And this is a golden shade, which I think will be fun. Just seeing a little bit of that on my cheekbones. Let's get my brow bone as well because I didn't put any eyeshadow there. And on the nose, why not? And I think that is my very nearly final look. I am going to add a little bit of setting spray because there's a lot of powder going on. And I ate a little bit of that. Doesn't taste bad though. Okay, so I think that is actually the final look. I will top things off with a little bit of gold jewelry. I like it. Kind of a hot mess of a video, but what hasn't been recently. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Definitely come back in a couple weeks to check in on my Pan Those Eyeshadows progress. I think that this next update should be a really good one. So, thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed, and I hope that I will see you all next time. Bye!